Alright, it's time for Blu-ray collection number 2, people. And yes, I haven't got my hair cut yet, and I'm not going to be doing that out in the house until tomorrow, because EDD is taking forever and it's put everybody's money on hold for today, so I got nothing for 24 hours. Sorry about that, and I really wanted to put Superman in this update, but I can't wait no more. So, we got 12 rounds. I love 12 rounds. John Cena is just great. This movie is like Die Hard 3 on crack. Okay, very good film. As you can tell, this is my Blu-ray cover with the invisible Blu-ray case, but logo, but it's there. You can feel it. 12 rounds. You gotta love it, man. John Cena's acting is not the greatest, but is probably better than Arnold Schwarzenegger. I dare say, because at least he can speak a lick of English. You know what I'm saying? So it's a WWE studio release, but you know what? It's probably one of their best releases that they have that people can actually look at and enjoy. You know? But 12 rounds. Pick it up. Next up, we got 127 Hours. This is a fantastic film. Stars James Franco, of course, and he stars as Aaron Ralston, and he goes hiking all by himself. Instead of telling anybody where he is, he was like, nah, you know what, let's just go out and just do it. And he gets stuck with his arm between the boulder, of course. And of course, spoiler alert, he cuts his own arm off to survive this. So I believe this was a story that happened in 2003, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is a very great film. I highly recommend you pick that up. Next one you should pick up. Oh yeah, I'm doing this by studio, so yeah, I'm doing all the Fox ones first. Next one is Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. This is the 3D edition, of course. Another good film. I reviewed this film like 2 months ago almost, or a month and a half ago. It's probably one of the better films of this year. If you haven't seen it yet or you haven't picked it up, I highly recommend picking up Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. It's a very good film. It's cheesy, yeah, but a lot of people keep saying it's boring, and there's nothing boring about this goddamn movie, okay? Stop hating and enjoy yourselves a little bit. It does have a decent story, so as long as the story was decent, I didn't fall asleep on it, it did its job for me. So you know what? Pick it up. Especially the 3D version, because it's all nicely, like, not embossed, but like shiny looking. Look at that. Next up, we have Big, starring Tom Hanks. Love this movie. God damn. This movie is awesome. Then you got, was it Elizabeth Perkins? Yeah, Elizabeth Perkins. You got Wilma Flintstone in this movie. Okay. And, it's just one of those movies you can't not have in your collection. And they remade it with Jennifer Garner called 13 Going on 30. I fucking hate that film. Okay? That's not this. Big is big. That movie can suck its dick, can go fuck itself. But, Big, very good movie, and a great classic. Next up, we got The Boondock Saints, another good movie, and you got Willem Dafoe right here. Willem Dafoe is just the man, right, in this movie. Okay, I love this movie. It was a good movie. It was cheesy, good fun. The story, I'm sorry, I'm yawning a little bit. The story was decent enough. Way better than I expected, and yeah, I don't know why the sequel wasn't made by Fox, but I don't know. But I don't think it would have been one. Maybe from the way I'm thinking, if they had to switch studios, I don't think it was gonna be a sequel until the other studio took it over. But this one's good, so pick this one up. Next up, we have Broken Arrow. Ooh, I love this movie. John Travolta and Kristen Stewart best movie. Probably the best movie they ever had together. I love this film, man. Very good. One of the few movies that failed in '96, but for me, it holds a special place in my heart because this was the first movie I seen on VHS. My brother's VHS. So this was probably not the first movie I seen, but the first movie I've seen that I remember me seeing when I was younger. That's why it stuck with me all these years. And this is my other case too, because it has no Blu-ray logo here. It's just clean cut. But Broken Arrow, great film. Next up we have Commando. Oof, love Commando, man. And this is one of the original releases. This has the same art as my DVD that I used to have. The only thing different about that from my DVD is they have one extra feature. My DVD only had the theatrical trailer. This one has the trailer in high definition, as well as enhanced D-Box motion control systems. So, an extra feature, you can't go wrong with that shit. And it's just a classic movie overall, you know. His daughter gets kidnapped and he has to go and kick ass and take names and get her back. Classic Schwarzenegger movies. So if you haven't picked this up yet, get it. You got Daredevil, another great film. Well, at least the director's cut is great, and this is the director's cut. That producer's cut was ass, okay? The one that came out in theaters, that was crap, okay? This movie should have been R-rated, and it is R-rated on this one right here. As you can see, it's by its leg, R-rated. But, yeah. The language is in here, the violence is in here. This is Daredevil, okay? That one in theaters was not Daredevil. That was just somebody trying to make a movie about Daredevil. But the realism is in this one, man, okay? Very great film. Very awesome. Pick this up. Next up, we have Date Night. Oh, Date Night was one of those classic movies you cannot help but love. Okay, you got Steve Carell and Tina Fey right here. They're a married couple, and they go and take somebody else's reservation at a restaurant. Unbeknownst to them, that those people are kind of like I think spies. And Common over here comes in and like, y'all got what we need? And so they're like, what are you talking about? So they take them like hostage or whatever. They got James Franco, Mila Kunis, and Mark Wahlberg all in the same film. Especially since I got all three of these actors in 2 different films. Him in 127 Hours, those two in Ted. Oh, and Max Payne. Matter of fact, they was in Max Payne too. So that was their third this is their third sighting together. So, Date Night, very great film. Pick it up. That was their third movie. I can't believe that shit. They must love each other or some shit. Next up, we got Edward Scissorhands. Classic Tim Burton. This is when Tim Burton still had good stuff. You know, and he wasn't just making anything nowadays. But Johnny Depp was great. You know what? I do not think Helena Bonham Carter was not in this movie. This is probably the only film I've seen with her and Johnny Depp and Tim Burton that she's not in. What? I know, right? Sorry about that. But yeah. Oh, and the film also has Vincent Price. Probably the only movie I have Vincent Price in my collection. Edward Scissorhands, great, great film. One everybody should have in their collections. Oops. Next up, we have Fight Club. This is the 10th anniversary edition, of course. And if you open it up, that's what it has in there. Dude look like Michael Jackson right here. But Edward Norton is just badass in this movie, okay? Is there anything different? Yeah, see? Just badass, okay? It's like watching The Goodfellas. He's narrating his story and while you watching it. So I like that type of aspect to a movie. It's a very great film. Everybody should have this by now. I believe it's a David Fincher film, I believe. I think this is one of his earlier films. But a very good one. So not a bad way to start David Fincher's collection, you know. Next up, we got I, Robot. Not the best movie because, you know, it doesn't have anything to do with the book. They just went out their own way and did it their way. But you know what? I'm going to have to let it kind of slide because it was kind of enjoyable. But it's just Will Smith's acting is just terrible. God awful. Okay? He overacts in this movie too fucking much. I do not like people who overact. This is the 3D version. The 3D is good. I've seen it on my friend's TV. But he just overacts too much in this film. I don't know why he had to act this way, but it takes me out of it. When actors do that and they go out their way to do that, it takes me out of the movie. Just make the movie. Stop overacting. Okay? But it's alright. If you haven't seen it yet, I recommend you renting it first, because you probably won't like it. But if you can find it cheap, yeah, pick it up. Whoa. Next up, we got Night and Day. Oh, great film with Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz. This is their second outing since Vanilla Sky. Ugh. You just gotta love it, man. Look how smoking hot Cameron Diaz is right here. Look at that. Yeah. But it's a very fun movie, you know. I like it when Tom Cruise has a full head of hair. I don't know what it is. That dude and his hairstyle is just awkward. When he has full sets of hair, I take him more seriously. When he has that boy haircut, you just gotta laugh at him a little bit. Like the Mission Impossible 2 hairstyle, awesome. Mission Impossible 3, his hairstyle, very good. I like that hairstyle. I don't know, the hair makes me take him seriously more. I don't know. It's just the way it is. But it's Tom Cruise, damn it. Tom Cruise is just awesome. Just badass, and he does everything himself. Gotta love him. Gotta respect the man for that. So, pick this up. Next up, we got Mrs. Doubtfire. One of Robin Williams' best movies. Probably his last best comedy of the 90s. Because, you know, Flubber was crap. But I enjoyed this one. It's 2 hours and 5 minutes. Some people are like, oh, that's too long. No, not really. It's just right, man. It's also directed by Chris Columbus. The guy who made, who directed Home Alone. So, very good. Chris. Very, very good. He will come back again to make, I Love You, Beth Cooper, but that movie was shit. But this was good, so I picked this up. And next up, we have Mr. and Mrs. Smith. This is a good movie. Not the best, but it's corny, it's cheesy. But you know what? It's a fun film. It knows what it is. And, I respect movies that know what it is, to me. That's just the best type of movie to watch, you know? And, Brad Pitt. I like Brad Pitt. He's cool. Angelina Jolie. Yeah, she's alright. But, this is how you know she's Jon Voight's daughter. They both have the same lips. I didn't know that until my lady told me this. I looked down both. I'm like, goddamn, they do have the same lips. But Mr. and Mrs. Smith, great film. Check it out. Next up, we got Night at the Museum and Night at the Museum Battle of the Smithsonian. Two great comedies, okay? I love both of these films equally. Very good times. And good family films, of course. This is my Blu-ray case that I had. I put them in Friday. This is just the regular standard 2-disc case. But I love these films. And if you hear a cat meowing, that's my mom's cat. I don't know what the hell his problem is, but he's getting on my nerves. So try to pay him no minds. And yeah, two great family films for the price of one. You can't go wrong with that. Next up, we got the Poseidon Adventure. I love this one. This is the original one. This is the best one, okay? Poseidon Adventure is just great. I do have the remake as well. Well, one of the remakes. They remade it like 6 times. But I got the theatrical 2006 remake. That one was okay, but it's not this one. This one has the story. This one has depth. This one has character development. This one makes you care. The other one's just 90 minutes of them trying to get to the boat, and that's it. This one's the real deal. I highly suggest picking this one up over the remake, because the remake is a guilty pleasure for me. Because that was like my graduation present, if you will. That's what we went to go see after we graduated. I know, right? But, yeah. This one, though, this is it. Gotta love it. Respect the classics, bitch. Speaking of classic, we got Predator, Ultimate Hunter Edition. A lot of people say this movie doesn't have a good transfer. This was probably the better transfer than the original release. And this one has a buttload of special features. The other one just had the trailer on it. So the other one was just a bare bones copy of my DVD. This one has everything I needed. So if you haven't picked it up yet, I'm pretty sure you can find this dirt cheap. I think I got this for $15 at Walmart. Like 3 years ago. Love Predator. Hate Predator 2. But I love the other one. I love Predators. Okay? Very, very great film. Okay? Adrian Brody. Yeah, I know he's got his Christian Bale Batman voice in this movie. But you know what? He's an alright movie. I mean, alright actor. And this is probably the only movie I have of Adrian Brody in it. So, yeah. And I also gotta respect Topher Grace. Because he didn't want to be in this movie at first, but when he found out it was going to be a direct sequel to the first one, because he too hates Predator 2, he put himself in this one. Thank you, Topher Grace. That was probably the smartest thing you've ever done in your career. Besides that 70s show, and that's probably why nobody can take you seriously now. But Predators is a good film. Pick it up. Next, just fixing them so they won't slide on over. Next up, we got Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Oh my god, this is the best reboot of a film I've seen so far. That involves apes, not Batman, okay? Not superhero movies. I'm talking about a better reboot of a sci-fi film. You gotta love it. I cannot wait for Dawn of the Planet of the Apes in 2014. I will be doing my thoughts on that in probably January. I will be making more thought videos. I haven't made any thoughts videos in like 2 months or so. But I will be getting back to it. But this one, a very great film, and I love this slipcover. His face is kind of embossed, Caesar's face, and the words Rise of the Planet of the Apes is embossed. You gotta love it. Love it, love it, love it. Next up, we got The Watch. Yeah, this one, not that great. It's kind of forgettable if you don't already have it in your collection. But this one, I'm gonna have to tell you to rent. Some people like it, some people won't. Some people laugh, some people won't. I didn't laugh as much. I chuckled, but it wasn't enough, you know. So this one will remain in my collection, but rent it at best. But everybody should own this bad boy. Speed. Speed is great. I reviewed this the other day. Fucking love this film. Okay. Probably one of Keanu Reeves' best films ever since Before the Matrix. Before the Matrix. I haven't seen Point Break yet. But I heard it was a good movie. So I will be getting that and checking it out for myself. But to me, this put him on the map for me. Because this is the first movie I've seen with Keanu Reeves in it. In theaters. You know, when Keanu Reeves was still kind of unknown, if you will. But, yeah. Jan DeBont did a good job. Too bad he couldn't do a good job on the sequel. But I'm happy with this one. So, Speed. Everybody needs it. Everybody wants it. Next up, we got Rio. A very good film. I liked it for what it was. It was just a good family film. And you can't go wrong. Look at the set backgrounds on that thing. Yeah. You gotta love Rio, and I think it stars, is it Jesse Eisenberg? There we go. I love Jesse Eisenberg. He's a good actor. I like him in Zombieland the most. And yeah. Talking birds have never been so nice. Shut up! Sorry about that. Alright, now we got Taken. A very great movie. Taken 2 comes out next month. I'm going to pick it up and see what it's about and see how it is and stuff like that. That's what I do. I pick up movies because I'm not only am I a collector, I am a movie reviewer. So, at the same time I'm picking up these movies, I'm picking them up to review them. And, yeah. Can y'all ignore that cat, please? The cat getting on my nerves. Matter of fact, let me do one thing. See if I can shut him up. Alright. I don't know what the hell that cat's problem is. But, Taken is another one of those great films that should not be ignored. Everybody should have this in their collection by now. Hopefully you're one of them. And it looks like the sun is coming out now. But, that's alright. Because you know what? I'm doing what I'm doing right now. So, Taken. Next up, we got There's Something About Mary. Oh, I fucking love this film. There's Something About Mary is just great. Great fun. You know what I'm saying? Cameron Diaz and Ben Stiller is just awesome. Matt Dillon back here is just great. Another one of Farrelly Brothers' most classic films ever made. You know? And you can't go wrong with it. And then I think this is another film with Chris Elliott. I haven't seen Chris Elliott in years. What the hell is he doing now? If anybody know what Chris Elliott is doing, let me know. Because, yeah, that's going to be great to find out what the hell he's doing now. Next up, we got The Day After Tomorrow. Yeah, not Roland Emmerich's best movie. It got me by. It got me by the whole, how long is this film? 2 hours and 4 minutes. The only thing I don't like about Roland Emmerich's films, he seems to have a habit of putting everything, all the disasters all at once, and hit all of his films. Independence Day, everything happened at once. This movie, everything happened at once. 2012, everything happened at once. And then it gets to the middle, then there's a whole bunch of talking about characters we don't care about because they didn't get a very good character development in the first place. But, you know what? I learned to like it for what it was. Next up, we got The X-Files. I love this film. I love the show as well. X-Files was one of my shows I used to watch when I was a kid. It was probably the most realistic show about aliens, if you will. Aliens and the supernatural, if you will. Like, because there were some weird ass shit in this show, I swear. But the movie continues that weirdness in a way. Unfortunately, they made a sequel, and the sequel had nothing to do with aliens, or even the TV show. It was just crap. But this one's the best one. So if you haven't seen X-Files, the TV show, or the movie, pick up the TV show, because this one, I believe, takes place during the middle or end of season 6, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, X-Files. I can pick up these last bits because we're reaching the bottom of the Fox pile. Next up, we have The Transporter. I fucking love this film. Especially when he rings the doorbell and the guy looks to the peephole and now you see it's his foot coming in. Very great. You gotta love Jason Statham, man. Jason Statham is awesome. Okay? Probably another one of his surprise movies for me. And probably the first movie I seen him in. No. This was the second movie I seen him in. The first movie I seen him in was Cellular. With Kim Basinger and Chris Evans. Not a very good film. This one is, though. Get it. Next up, we got Transporter 2. This was an okay, it's like the second good sequel. But it does get a little over the top after, I don't know, the beginning. But, it's still a okay sequel. It was not that, it was, I'll still say the first one is better, but this one is watchable. You know what I'm saying? It has the action in there. And last but not least, we have Transporter 3. Even though this is a Lionsgate release, I still consider it in the Fox collection because Fox has the international rights. And on the case, of course, that I'm going to print out, it has the Fox logo on it for the trilogy cover. So when I eventually print that cover out, it's going to have the Fox logo on it. So next year, I won't have them individually. It'll be in one little set. So that'd be nice. But this one, it kind of takes things back to basics like the first one. And then it gets unrealistic again at the end. But if you know what I'm talking about, then you should know what I'm saying. But Yeah, Transporter 3. Next up we have Wrong Turn. This is one of my cases as well that I got from Amazon. I switched out all the Echo cases. But this film is great. This is the original one. This is the best one. I don't know about any of those other sequels yet. I am hesitant to buy those sequels because I don't want to buy something that's going to suck. So maybe if movie studios see my content and eventually ask me to become one of their partners, maybe I can have them send me the rest of them. I don't know. But this is the best one so far. Crazy people trying to kill you. Go, like, what are you, a putty from Power Rangers or some shit? But Wrong Turn, very great movie. And last but not least, for the Fox Blu-rays, we have X-Men Origins Wolverine. Okay, I know this is not the last Fox movie I have in my collection, but it's the last one that's the standard releases. And I love this film. Hugh Jackman was awesome. You gotta love the movie with Wolverine, just Wolverine in it. And a lot of people didn't like this movie. I don't know why. And this is probably the best movie where Sabretooth is actually smart. Because in X-Men, Sabretooth is retarded. So, yeah. You can't knock that. Okay, you guys. That is the Fox collection. Oh, where are my Warner Brothers? Because I had them in order by movie company, of course. And Warner Brothers is the next movie studio. Let me bring them over here. Alright, we're going to start off with some Batman Beyond Return of the Joker. Fucking love this animated movie. Okay, I love the cartoon Batman Beyond as well. But this is the one where Mark Hamill, aka Luke Skywalker, comes back and does Joker's voice. Fucking awesome. Mark Hamill is just the best actor out there working today. A shame Batman Arkham City was the last time he'll ever play the Joker again. So, yeah. Batman Beyond Return to Joker, one of the must-haves for your collection. Next up, we got Batman Under the Red Hood, one of the DC Animated Universe's releases. The second best Batman movie. Although I don't like this Joker right here. Look at it. Yeah. But this one's good. I like this one. I like what they did with Robin at the end of I like the twist they did with Robin. Fucking loved it. And I forgot this villain's name. Oh, Red Hood, I believe. He's great. One of Batman's better villains. Next up, we got Batman Year One. Another great film. The real villain in this movie is the police and regular criminals, and you also have Selena Kyle in here, which I didn't mention in my update. Selena Kyle is in this movie, and yes, she becomes Catwoman in this film. Very good animated movie, and a very good start off to Batman's mythology. Next up, we got Beetlejuice. Oh, fucking love Beetlejuice, man. Michael Keaton is just great, man. You can't knock Michael Keaton. Another underrated actor of all time. He's gonna be the villain, I believe, in the reboot of RoboCop, but not really interested in that. I'll see it for review purposes, but it's not gonna be my favorite movie of all. But this one is, and it's Tim Burton. And there's another Tim Burton movie that doesn't have Helena Bonham Carter in it. So surprisingly, she wasn't into of his movies. I'm going to have to keep a lookout for that. See who's in all of his movies after all these years. Beetlejuice is a classic. Next up, we got Blood Diamond. Oh my. Oh, this was just a great film. Leonardo DiCaprio is awesome. Jennifer Connelly's okay. Jaime Hounsou is pretty decent. He plays the father, and his sons got kidnapped by these people, and he needs the help of Leonardo DiCaprio to help get his son back. And this tells like a really good true story about how diamonds are found and stuff. And it's not, even though diamonds supposed to be our girl's best friend, you women should be fucking grateful y'all got these diamonds, and what people like Jaime Hounsou go through to get these diamonds to the States to be sold, okay? Because it's not pretty, okay? So for all you women out there who loves diamonds, this is how it's done, okay? Remember where diamonds come from. Not a pretty sight. Now we got Corpse Bride. So I got a few Tim Burton movies in my collection. This is a very good animated movie. Very good. Not animated, claymation movie. Very good movie. And yeah, you got Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter, of course. But yeah, it was decent enough. It held my interest. I loved it. Not the best, but it was cool. I still say Nightmare Before Christmas is better. And yes, these are in order, so if they're backwards, I'm sorry, that's just how I do it. We got Christmas Vacation. You gotta love Christmas Vacation. Another great film with Chevy Chase, of course. This is also my newer case, because the other one was scratched my damn, cover to it. As you can see, it's right here, that little scratch. I don't know if y'all can see that right there, because of that damn Echo case. That's why I switched my Echo cases out. It messes up your artwork. But from a distance you can't really see it, but from where I'm sitting I can see it real good, and it's not pretty. But this film is pretty, and the film is awesome, and the film is funny. Another one of Chevy Chase's best comedies ever. Pick this up if you ain't got it yet. Next up we got Due Date. Basically Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis. But even though this is a funny movie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is just a better movie. But this one is good. Todd Phillips, very good. You know, this was before the piece of shit that was Project X. This was probably the last great movie he had of 2010, and then Hangover Part 2 came out, and that kind of blew. But this one, right here, this one is the better better movie he's done, and I loved it. Okay, especially the part with him, Zach Galifianakis, and his father. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But that's something that I can relate to, you know. And next up we have Dumb and Dumber, the unrated edition. I had contemplated about getting this and the Mask set together, but you know what? I'll just get the Mask by itself and then just keep it like that for a while. If I want to put them in together, then I'll put them together. If not, I'll just leave them separately. But Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels, great duo, and they're making Dumb and Dumber 2. Jeff Daniels said it a few months ago when he was getting interviewed for his show on HBO and the Newsroom. He said they're making 2. I'm like, really? Like, holy shit, can't wait. This one's a classic. Hopefully, who directed this one? Sorry, something's in my eye. Who directed? Oh, the Farrelly brothers, I believe. So, if they do this again, we got a winner. Because, this is just a winner. We got Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Vanessa Williams. A very good movie. And I like the fact they use EMP, electromagnetic pulse weapons. They made guns with EMP in it. Fuck me. That's awesome. You know, EMP takes a shit ton of power, right? Very good. Very good movie. I think James Caan is the villain. Khan, whatever. I don't fucking care. Next up, we have Executive Decision. Another great film. Kurt Russell. Oliver Platt. You know, before he was a douche. You got John Leguizamo. You got Joe Morton. You know, when Joe Morton was still relevant. And you have Steven Seagal. He was on the air for like 10-15 minutes. But, yeah. Very good movie. No features on this, though. But it's okay, because, you know... Oh, and you got Halle Berry on here when she had that little boy haircut. I hate that haircut. What Halle Berry has on. But, you know what? Good movie. I do not like women with their hair cut like boys. That's not... No. Next up, we got Final Destination 1. Great film. Final Destination 2. Sucky film. Final Destination 3. Great film. Same director as the Final Destination 1. Awesome film. The abomination that is The Final Destination. Blockbuster only exclusive, because you know this is their rental case. Not the case. The case is my case, but I had it in the Blockbuster case beforehand, but I put it in this Blu-ray case. But this crap still remains. And the best one, Final Destination 5. Love it. Okay, especially since it's now Final Destination 1. You know? So basically, the Final Destination is, well, the Final Destination until they make a 6. Hopefully, they do make 6, and whoever directed 5 needs to direct 6, because this was just a good way to do it. And he was a fan of the original, and you can see that in this movie. But, yeah, Final Destination 5, great. Next up, we got Get Smart. Not the best, well, probably is the best TV show movie ever created, considering all the other garbage that we had, like Bewitched. Ugh. This one actually takes homage to the show, and I love that. I love Peter Berg's direction. Not Peter Berg, Peter Segal. Peter Segal is the director of this movie, right? Yeah. But yeah, Anne Hathaway, whew, nice. Nice touch. 99 she is. I give her 99,000. Next up, we got Green Lantern, Emerald Flight. I mean, First Flight, not Emerald Flight. Emerald Knights, I mean, but this is First Flight. I will be getting Emerald Knights at some point. I'm not done with the DC Universe animated movies yet. I will be adding these to my collection pretty soon. Can't wait to add them to my collection. All of them at once, you know. But I slowly collect them. Cause they never on sale. They're like a Disney movie. They're overpriced for stuff that could be like 77 minutes to up to 60 something minutes. No way am I paying that much money for something like that. It's got to be $7 to $10 for me to get these movies. So I get them when I can, when they get good prices. But this is a good entry. I love how they did this. Too bad the movie wasn't like this, but the movie was still awesome. But this one's better. Next up, we have Inception. Oh, yes. Christopher Nolan, as you can see him right here with Leo. Very, very great film. And this movie is so dark, you would think it would have been R-rated, but it just has that Christopher Nolan look to it. You know how Superman's gonna be having. It has that look. You know when a movie's gonna be directed by Nolan. Not only because if you don't look it up, if you don't look and see who directed it, you can tell it's gonna be his movie. Because one, it's Warner Brothers. Another way of looking for it is his production company, which is Syncopy. And of course, the way the color looks in this movie. His color always has that dark tone to it, if you haven't noticed. But yeah, Inception. Great, great film. Next up, we have Interview with the Vampire. I fucking love this movie. Tom Cruise and Antonio Banderas, Brad Pitt, and Christian Slater. Do you know how awesome of a cast that is in a movie like this about vampires? Shit. Gotta fucking love it, man. And that's Tom Cruise right here, I believe. Yeah, it is. It is. It's kind of hard to see him a little bit. You just gotta really look at it a little bit, because they got him well dressed up in this movie. But yeah, I fucking love this movie. Okay, I ain't never seen it before. Until my girlfriend's like, hey, I just held up at Walmart, and I was like, she's like, yeah, get that, that's a good movie. I'm like, you sure? You won't be disappointed. I wasn't disappointed. Next up, we have The Last Samurai, of course, with Tom Cruise again. Yeah, I'm slowly building up my Tom Cruise collection. And, damn, this is a good movie. Mind you, it's like 2 hours and 34 minutes long, so it's not necessarily a short film. So if you can sit through samurai movies like this, you're in for a treat. If not, just rent it and see how you like it first and then buy it. The only reason why I bought it was because it was in the 788 bin at Walmart. That's the only reason why I have it now. But you know what? I'm glad I bought it because it's a good movie. Okay? Very, very good movie. 2 thumbs up doesn't describe that movie. And next up, we have The Losers. Another very underrated comedy with almost everybody in it. You got the dude from Watchmen that he got thrown out the window at the beginning. You got Thor / Captain America / Chris Evans, awesome. You got Idris Elba, who's gonna be the leader in Pacific Rim, and you got Zoe Saldana, yeah. But you can't go wrong with a cast like this and a film like this. It was just a good film. It was like one of those buddy cop films, but they're not cops, you know. But it's that type of feel to it. And Chris Evans right here, he just steals the show. This is his fucking movie. If you haven't seen it yet, see it for Chris Evans, because he's just fucking funny. My God, Chris Evans is awesome. Next up, this is considered Warner Bros. Because even though it says New Line, I still call it Warner Bros. Because that's who eventually owns New Line Cinema. So we're still in the Warner Bros. Category. But we have Mortal Kombat. Yeah. Fucking love Mortal Kombat. Yeah, see, it says New Line. But on the back right here, it's Warner Brothers. So, yeah. Fucking A. This is a good film. Annihilation is not a good film. Unfortunately, it's not. So, yeah, but Mortal Kombat is awesome. You gotta love Mortal Kombat. I love this movie. A very good homage to the video game. Love it, love it, love it. Excuse me 1 second. I'm gonna turn this light off now. Okay, sorry about that. I just don't want it being all shiny and glossy. Next up, we have the remake, of course, of the Poseidon Adventure, simply titled Poseidon. Again, this is a guilty pleasure for me. My graduation gift. Yeah. But, it's 98 minutes, and yeah, it has nothing to do with the original. It's the remake of the original. It almost has that same concept, except there's no character development. There's no depth. We're just thrown in with a bunch of useless CGI that doesn't even look half as good, especially for a film that cost $160 million. And I suspect to believe we got feel for these characters. I don't do that. It doesn't work that way. You have to have character depth. You just can't just throw us into a movie and expect to care about these people. That's just not how it works. That's probably why this movie failed in the first place. If you ain't got no character development, you ain't got no movie. You need to have development in a movie like this for people to care. I'm sorry. Next up, we have Risky Business. Fucking love this movie. I think this is Tom Cruise's first movie. I'm not really sure. If it is, somebody let me know, because I'm not sure, but I think it is. But you know what? Not a good way to start off. This movie was funny. I'm serious. Probably one of his better comedies, maybe in the past 25 years, which is my age. So, yeah. And what year was this? 1983? Wow. I wasn't even born yet. So it's probably 29 years. Yeah, so in the past 29 years. Very good, Tom Cruise. Very good. He was probably like a teenager in this movie or something like that. He looks like it. This was before he became all nutty like everybody says. Next up, we have Rush Hours 1 and Rush Hours 3. Still waiting for 2. 2 should be in here somewhere. Where the hell is 2? Why ain't 2 on Blu-ray yet, Warner Brothers? What y'all doing? But I like Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3. I can't wait for Rush Hour 4. Yes, it's coming. At some point, it's coming. That's why I'm looking at Wikipedia to find out when is it coming, because I can't wait. Rush Hours 1 and 3, though, very good, and they look so good, especially this one. This is a 2007 movie, so of course this is going to look great on Blu-ray, especially this was when Blu-ray first started off, almost 2007 to 2006. 2006, I say, because the PS3 came out in 2006. And Rush Hour 1 looks great for a 1998 film. Of course, you gotta love this movie. Very good. And it's awesome, man! Because I sound like Chris Tucker! Yeah. That was my Chris Tucker impersonation. Everybody keeps telling me I sound just like him. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think, man! Because we're gonna die! Yeah. Anyway, more DC Universe. Superman, Batman, Public Enemies. I love this one. This is probably the better one because Superman, Batman, Apocalypse was alright, but this is the first one. I like the first one better because you had heroes and villains tracking down Batman and Superman after, oh, good old Luthor here sets them up. Because I believe Luthor is President of the United States in this film. I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember that, yeah, he is. So he has a bounty for Superman and Batman's head. And that means heroes and villains. And boy, the clash is just awesome. Okay? It's like Justice League versus Justice League, and then Justice League versus the Legion of Doom versus everything else. You gotta love it. And only 67 minutes. They do all this in 67 minutes, and it's just great. Next up, we have Twister. It was a cheesy movie, but you know what? It's one of those good movies in the 90s. You got Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt. Not bad at all. I'm not gonna hate that. And you got Jamie Gertz, the wife from Still Standing. So that's even better. You got 3 amazing actors and actress, 1 amazing actor and 2 amazing actresses in this movie. So yeah, not bad. I remember seeing this on my brother's video cassette. Which this is how I got started into Twister from my brother. So yeah, now I got it on Blu-ray. Next up, we got the double pack of Under Siege, Under Siege 2. And yeah, I love these films. And I do count them separately because they're 2 separate discs. And they're sold separately. So yeah, I do count my movies separate. So yeah, and I recount all my Blu-rays. I have like 340 some odd movies. So yeah. Very good movies. I love, to me, some Under Siege. And Steven Seagal is just awesome. I probably will have to break this into 2 parts because I got 2 bars of batteries left. So I'm only on the Warner Bros. Category. I haven't even got to like Universals yet. Then we got Vacation, of course. I haven't got European Vacation. I would have probably got to it by now. But this is the original. This is probably the 2nd best one besides Christmas Vacation. I like European Vacation. But there's something about this one and Christmas Vacation I like the most. I think because Christmas Vacation is the holiday season and it's a lot more fun. European Vacation, they were just going around in circles trying to do stuff. And while this one was he almost ended his marriage. Like, it was like a complicated thing. But Vacation is great. Everybody should have Vacation by now. As we come to an end on the Warner Brothers Keep cases, we have Watchmen, the director's cut. I will be getting that box set and probably selling this off pretty soon. I love Watchmen. Okay, not only because it was just a great film, because it was the exact copy of the comic book. Okay, it was the comic book in this film, and I love that. I love it when they do that. I love it when a director takes a comic book or graphic novel and makes the movie exactly like it. That shows they care about the product and everything. So, you know what? You got my blessing on that one, Zack Snyder. Thank you for that. And then we have Wedding Crashers. Another great comedy with Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. This is when Vince Vaughn, was still funny. He's funny now, but sometimes I think he just tries too hard. And Owen Wilson, probably his last good comedy, because I seen Hall Pass the other night. Not a very good movie. Not at all. So I'm glad I didn't have that, because I would have been holding my head down. But Wedding Crashers, great. Great film. Oh, and you got Rachel McAdams and Isla Fisher in here. Isla Fisher is so fucking sexy. And she has an accent, but, she doesn't have them in her movies, but she has one in real life. Last but not least, for Warner Bros., we have Yes Man, with Jim Carrey and Zooey Deschanel. Emily Deschanel's sister from, Emily Deschanel from Bones. Yes, that's how you say their last name, is Deschanel. So a lot of people have been struggling on that, but I'm here to help y'all. But this movie's funny. Jim Carrey is awesome. This is when Jim Carrey was, Jim Carrey, when he was awesome. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Yes Man. Another great film. Now, I know it's not probably the... Yeah, it probably is. I won't some like my Disney ones that I have, I got them in my top Blu-ray 2012, so I'm gonna have to do the top Blu-ray 2012 last for that. So now we're gonna do Universals, which I got right here. We're gonna start off with some 40-Year-Old Virgin. Oh, very, very great film, and I believe this is Judd Apatow's first directorial movie. Because Judd Apatow was around in the 90s. You want to know what his first movie he ever produced was? Cable Guy. The Cable Guy was his first produced film, while Ben Stiller directed that movie. But The 40-Year-Old Virgin is his first directorial debut. Not a fucking bad way to start off. This movie is great. I loved The 40-Year-Old Virgin. I loved everything about it. Steve Carell was just awesome. You got Apatow's wife, Leslie Mann, in here. She's weird, but funny. Then you got Kathleen Kinnear and Paul Rudd. I'm not a fan of Paul Rudd. The only good Paul Rudd movie I liked was I Love You Man, which I had on DVD, but I sold, but I haven't got on Blu-ray yet. And I just reviewed it this year too. Wanderlust. That was it. But you got Seth Rogen in here too, so yeah, not bad. Next up we have American Reunion. I know I didn't have American Pies 1, 2, and 3 to go with this collection, but they'll be in next year's collection. I'm gonna have a collection every year, so yeah. American Reunion is just great, man. I love it, and you can tell the director of this movie was a fan of the original 3, because not only does it show, he also makes these characters grow with the times. Yes, even old Stifler back here hasn't grown up yet, but by the movie's end, he has to a degree. Because he won't completely fully grow up because, well, he's Stifler. So, yeah. I'm trying to find the other ones with the slip cases so I can match this, so I can have them matching throughout my shelf. Especially for a good deal, so I'm gonna have to hit up Target, right? Not this week, but like when I get paid again, because I can't do everything at once. So, yeah. No. Alright. Next up we have Battleship. Another one of these underrated movies that fails at the box office, but it's actually a good film. There was nothing wrong with it, so I don't know why people didn't like this movie. I just don't know. I don't know if it was Taylor Kitsch. The fact that it sounded like Transformers. I don't like Transformers 2. I do like 1 and 3, but I don't like 2. So, just because it sounds like Transformers doesn't bother me none. The only Transformers I hated was Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. But I reviewed the other one, so. But this one is great. So, and they actually played Battleship. They actually played Battleship. Peter Berg did a great job in directing this movie. I'm not sure if he wrote it or not. No, somebody else wrote this movie, but if he wrote it, he probably would have made it just like the board game almost, because it is the board game to some degree. Believe it or not, but it is. You have to watch it to understand it. But if you haven't got it yet, what are you doing? Next up, we have the Blues Brothers. I will be ordering Blues Brothers 2000 off Amazon. I'm probably the only one that likes the Blues Brothers 2000. I don't know why people don't like Blues Brothers 2000. But people are weird. They don't like good movies. But, even though, because Blues Brothers 2000 is like the same as this one. It's just PG-13, while this one's R-rated, you know? Blues Brothers 2000, I accepted for what it was, because it was a tribute movie to this film, to everybody who died from this film. I mean, a lot of people died in this film, from this film. James Belushi, the black guy, the fatter blues brother. The fuck was his name? Don't know. But he died in that from this movie, and another great movie, great musical. So yeah, you ain't got it, get it. Next up, Born on the 4th of July. Fucking love this film. Tom Cruise is awesome. Okay. Another one of those great films. And you gotta love the 100th anniversary releases because it has this in it. Yeah. 1989. And not bad for Oliver Stone flick. So it goes with my Oliver Stone collection. Slowly but building, collecting his movies as well. Not all of them. I guess not all of them I've seen or like. But this one I like. And this one's enjoyable. Tom Cruise is just awesome. He's great. He's great in anything, really. But, yeah. You haven't picked this up yet? Get it. Next up, I have The Bourne Legacy. I love The Bourne Legacy. This was another great film. Jeremy Renner is awesome. Rachel Weisz. Rachel Weisz? Weisz? Whatever. However you say that name. And Edward Norton is just awesome. Joan Allen and Albert Finney does not show up until like the last part of this movie. But, you know what? It's a great film overall. I'm not going to knock it for being a great film, okay? I'm not going to sit here and bash it because it's not like the other 3 films. Everybody else seems to do that. I can't do that. I gotta be honest with you. I like this movie. I really did. It was nothing wrong with it. And remember, they all have good stories, but this one was more story-driven. I'm all about story-driven movies. So, Bourne Legacy, yeah. Next up, we have Bridesmaids. I fucking love Bridesmaids. This was probably one of the better comedies of 2011, I believe. And yes, I do like certain chick flicks. This is one of them. Well, this is not really a chick flick for me. This is like, cause this is made by it's made by Judd Apatow. He produced this movie, so it has his feel to it. So yeah, Melissa McCarthy right here. She is just awesome. Okay, I love her and Mike and Molly. I love Mike and Molly all together. But yeah. Hold on. All together. I'm sorry about that. Just checking something. But yeah, great film about a bunch of girls and trying to be each other's bridesmaids and stuff like that. Next up, we got The Change Up, aka R-rated version of Freaky Friday for everybody. This was just a great fucking comedy. I thought it was gonna suck ass, but this movie was funny. Ryan Reynolds is awesome. Jason Bateman is awesome. Leslie Mann's in here again. She's alright. She's kind of weird still, but she's alright. And what do we got over here? What is this? A sexy ass Olivia Wilde, right? Yeah. The Change Up. Very great film. I loved it. Probably even better than Freaky Friday, mind you. I love this way more than Freaky Friday. So, yeah. You haven't seen it yet? Pick this up. I don't got the slipcover, but if I can find the slipcover, I'm snatching that bad boy to go with my movie. Next up, we have the remake of Dawn of the Dead. Oh my god, I love Dawn of the Dead, man. So fucking great. Zack Snyder, great job, man. You ever notice all Zack Snyder movies coming out in March, and while Man of Steel will be the first one to come out in June? I just now noticed that. If y'all haven't noticed that, now y'all notice that shit. But Zack Snyder, man, fucking incredible. Alright? Just awesome. You gotta love Dawn of the Dead. You just can't hate it. You can't. It's very good. Very, very good. What I'm gonna do is that after this one, I'm gonna split it into 2 parts, but I'll probably spread out around to like, I'll probably shoot part 2 today and probably upload it like sometime this week. I thought I was probably gonna have it all up today, but my battery's dying real fast. I still got 2 bars left, so I'm gonna finish off the Universal movies to see if I can get it to fit in here. Next up, we have the 100th anniversary edition of Despicable Me. Despicable Me. I fucking hate rap, but that song in this movie just kind of fits for some reason. Steve Carell is great. You got her right here. This girl is so fucking cute. I wanna take her home and have her be my daughter. Okay? It's so fluffy. Oh my god, this is a good movie. I can't wait for the sequel. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with this. They even gave the Minions their own movie. That's right. The Minions is gonna have a movie in 2014. What? That's gonna be awesome. Because the Minions themselves are funny. Okay, so I can't wait to see what they're gonna do today. Not today. Today in 2014 with them. But Despicable Me 2 comes out, I believe, next July. So I can't wait for that. Oh, just a great film. Yeah, so Despicable Me, great film. Next up, we have, Fast and the Furious and Too Fast, Too Furious. Another good section of movies. This one, not as much. This one, oh, I remember I told you in my update how I watched the first Fast and the Furious. My God. In the very beginning, all you hear, you just see the truck right there driving, all you hear is, wong, wong, wong. And all the 3 cars coming to get him. I'm like, yeah, that was fucking awesome. This one does have good racing scenes, but the story was weak. Eva Mendes, she's good to look at, but yeah, the story hurts the movie. But overall, this one has the better story. So, I'm not going to knock the Fast and Furious films. Very good films. Yeah. Next up, again, Judd Apatow, I believe, is the producer. Yeah, it is. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Fucking love this movie. Russell Brand. My God. I believe Jason Segel wrote this movie, I believe, and then I think he directed it. I think Jason Segel also wrote Get Smart. So yeah, he did, didn't he? He did. So he is a fan of Get Smart. He wrote it and he wrote this. Thank you, Jason Segel. You gave us 2 great movies. Especially this one. This one's just fucking balls to the wall funny. I remember seeing this in theaters back in 2006? What's 2006? 2008, I'm sorry. 2008. Very great film. I'm not sure if this is a sequel to 40-Year-Old Virgin. I think it is. I think it's a prequel to 40-Year-Old Virgin or whatever. Because This Is 40 is a prequel to Knocked Up, which I haven't got to yet. But yeah, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, awesome. Mila Kunis, awesome. Kristen Bell, fucking awesome. Next up, is this Apatow as well? Yes, it is. Damn, I got almost all Apatow's movies. Get him to the Greek. Fucking love this movie. Russell Brand and Jonah Hill is just awesome, okay? P. Diddy, Sean Combs. He was funny to some extent. I'm not a fan of him anyway, so he doesn't float my boat for me, but these 2 are great, okay? These 2 are just awesome together. I can't wait to see what else they're going to have with Apatow. My goodness gracious, that's going to be good stuff. Good stuff. I'm going to try and squeeze 2 more in here because I got 1 more battery bar. We have Green Zone with Matt Damon and director Paul Greengrass. So he returned back to the director of The Bourne Supremacy and Ultimatum. And then you got what is his name right here? Greg Kinnear. There we go. Greg Kinnear is great in this movie. I like how they got this weird war aspect of it. It's like grainy, especially at night. God damn, that night scene is grainy as all hell. But the film was good, you know. I liked it. So if you haven't seen Green Zone, I keep saying Green Day for some reason. Green Zone, I recommend buying it But if you're not sure, rent it first, see how you like it, and then purchase it. Me, I purchased it for $10 at Target, just out of the blue, so I can see how it is. Cause this is what I do. This is why I make YouTube videos. This is why I get movies that I get. I get it for you guys. So it gives me something to look at and review. I don't mind spending money as long as it's something I like doing. You have to be into spending money on movies. Yes, even the sucky movies. To review for you guys. Now, I did have Iron Man's 1 and 2, but I sold them because I do plan on getting the Steelbook when I do a couple of trades with a couple of people. So now, the only Marvel movie I actually have in my collection is, besides the Avengers, is The Incredible Hulk. With the rare Blu-ray, green Blu-ray case. Case. I love this film. This was the best Incredible Hulk yet. Edward Norton. Fucking love Edward Norton. Tim Roth, you are the man. William Hurt is awesome. Liv Tyler surprised me. Yeah, she surprised me. After Armageddon, she better surprise me. Because she sucked in that movie. That movie sucked altogether. The Incredible Hulk, it's just the way to go right here, people. The way to fucking go. If you ain't got it yet, what are you doing? You're just wasting time. Go out and find this. Especially with the green case. Because this is a rare occasion. They probably got blue cases now. If you can find it with the green case, get it and never let go of it. Next up, we have Knocked Up. Yes, this will be the last one I'm going to show in this collection right now. It's not the last Universal movie, but it's the last one I'm going to show because I'm almost out of battery. But Seth Rogen is awesome. Katherine Heigl is okay. I just believe she plays the same character in every movie, a whiny little bitch. I don't like whiny little bitches. They suck, okay? Knocked Up is awesome, though. Not one to be missed. Everybody should have this by now. If you don't have Knocked Up yet, what are you doing? This is another Judd Apatow directed and written movie. So not bad. I almost have this entire library. The only one I'm missing is Drillbit Taylor. I think so. I think I have almost all of his movies. That is awesome. I didn't even notice that. But, yeah. A very great film. Very great. Alright, you guys. We're about an hour in, maybe. We only gotten through half of Universal's collection. We still got, like, a few more Universal's Blu-rays to go. So, in the coming days, we will have part 2 and possibly part 3. I think it's going to be, like, multiple parts for this series. So, please like the video. Give the video the biggest rating you can. Let me know what you think about this big collection video. And, I'll talk to y'all later.